All right. Hello, 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 and welcome. I'm Dave Breagathon, and today we are sitting down with a little bit of Power Wash Simulator, a game that I have seen many times and played never. Hey, RJ, how you doing? I'm waving at you. You can't see me. I guess we're cleaning a van. Don't forget, it's just a stretch from the bottom of the lake. That's a good thing, means no one else bid on it. They missed out under the blah 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 blah. Okay. I'm gonna learn how to clean. Ah! Okay. 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 See, waving your head every time. Legit. Good. As well it should be. I have cleaned the indicator. Okay. Oh. Oh. What's this? Oh. Okay. I'm learning. Oh, I got boing. I did not expect to have so much boing in this game. Let's clean this tire nice and well. At least try to. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that ding. There we go. Wait a minute. If the hubcap can ding and this hubcap didn't ding. Oh. I can go prone. Did this hubcap need to ding? Or did it already ding and I just missed it? I don't know. It's going to crawl around on the floor. Can I get under the car? I cannot get under the car. Alas. It dings. Okay. Oh! Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Because, yeah, I missed that ding. Ah! Whoa! I did not expect to stand up so suddenly. Can I? No, I can't place the stepladder on top of the vehicle. I don't know why I want to, but I want to. Oh, okay. What was the button to... Not that one. Not that one. That, Oh! Okay, okay. It's tab button, tab button. What was the button to... That's not the button I was looking for. What was the switch? That's... Okay, rotate. What did I... Okay, okay. Pushing all the buttons to try and remember what they do. Okay. Can I see the controls again? I forgot. Wow. Game? There we go. Wait, I can play this on a controller? If I can play this on a controller, I want to play it on a controller. Where's controller, where'd you go? Ah! Of course it's on the floor. Ah! Pardon me. Okay. Select nozzle is the Y button on my controller. Okay, A mode. What? Please, game, stop. I hope, it has not been too distracting every time my, game decides to switch monitors on me for literally no reason. Can I go back? There we go. Okay. It's not good. Good. I hope it does not show you when my game decides to switch monitors for no reason. Oh, that's so much better, being able to play on the controller. So much nicer on my wrist. I don't know why my wrist has been bugging me again lately, but my wrist has been bugging me again lately. There we go. Okay, so there's clean. Okay. Okay, that's that, but... no, I want that one. Okay, so there's the rotate. How do I... Ah! I see. There we go. Nice and clean. This is, in fact, as satisfying as I heard it would be. I am pleased. And apparently, completely unbeknownst to me, as somebody who has never played this game before in my life, there's a sequel coming out in like 2 days. There we go. What's the button to... If it's tap... Not that. Ah, there we go. There's the button to find the dirt with a controller. There we go. This is the most efficient way to do things, right? Long distance with a high pressure nozzle? No, not in the least. I can't believe I missed spots. I mean, I can, but I can't believe I missed spots. How dare. Become clean. There we go. This is the jump button. Cool. There we go. Okay. Thanks for that, Harper Shaw. Good sound design here, too. Maybe for this one I do want the high-powered nozzle to kind of really get in the edges, yeah. Ooh! You cleaned the bonnet. We'll just do a quick back and forth here. See how much? Yeah, that... Nah, if I'm doing a back and forth, I probably should do that with a slightly higher powered. I'm learning the techniques, the strategy, the power wash meta. There we go. There we go. That window nice and power washed. You will be clean. It's not a choice. Yeah, I think I'll do this window next. Really focus on those tough edges. I see you. You can't hide from me. Cleaning makes me aggro, I guess. Don't know his name. Who are you, Harper? I don't know you. There we go. Trying to make sure that I got all the sides before I move to the top. Which is, in fact, the opposite order of operations you want to do things in real life. Because, like, dirt go down and then down to get dirt. But I'm already committed. Boing. Yeah, no, I'll stick with this nozzle. Come on. Oh, so that's what the aiming mode means. I see. That does make things easier. Of course, it would be slightly easier still if I could actually aim. But I am who I am. That's just what I get for playing on a controller. Wow! It startled me. This button? Yes, this button. Okay. I don't need the... Okay, actually, maybe I do need to watch the time lapse of me just being a menace. Okay! Told me you'd be fine under the grime. I've pinged you the $100 left over from what you gave me, so that should help get you off the ground. Also, just met my new neighbor over the fence, grumbling about his dirty backyard, and told him to give you a shout. Looks like you got your first customer. Okay. Clean the back garden. Hey, Doc, hope you like a challenge, because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. Not me bragging, by the way, I had nothing to do with it. I just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks, who are both down to their last knee, and rented what I thought would be a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden picks. Must have bred rhinos here. Girls are itching to get out there, but I don't want them still itching when they get back inside, so please do your thing. Okay! This is... filthy. Can I... The first question I always ask myself is, can I climb onto the roof? I don't know why that's my first question, but that's my first question, and the answer is no. I wonder if that smoking volcano in the background has anything to do with it. Oh, where to start, where to start, where to start. Dog bowl. My girlfriend Florraine Praise used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. Okay. Water bowl cleaned. Doghouse door cleaned. We begin with the dog, because dogs are essential. I just clean the doghouse and then leave. Like, yep, job's done. Homeowner satisfied. Do I want the, what is it? This. Yes. That's the thing. So I guess on controller, it's probably a little bit easier to work with the little spirals than it is to try and go in strips. Because, controller. There we go. Doghouse walls are clean again. Doghouse roof is clean, my friends. That's the thing I was looking for. I was looking for the... Woo. Rotator. Majig. There we go. Is that the whole doghouse cleaned? It seems to be. I'm slightly overwhelmed. You know what? I'll clean this stuff in the back first. The hardest part of any task is knowing where and how to start. Executive dysfunction be like. Should probably periodically check to make sure that I'm actually using a nozzle that is doing literally anything. There we go. I know there's like soap and stuff I can use to make this task like easier or something, but like that seems like a lot of work. Figuring out what product is right for the job. And I could just, you know, spray. There we go. Lawnmower cleans. Is the lawnmower handle pushy thingy counted as a separate there we go. It is. I'm smart. Okay. Oh, the star was a ding. Oh, that's nice. I like the ding noise. I wish that real life dinged every time I successfully cleaned an object. I would be a lot more motivated to clean things. As I am washing this fictional house, you do not want to know the state of my desk. I I really need to clean off my desk. Alas, that I won't get a lovely little ding noise. The horseshoe was a ding? Love that. I missed a spot. There we go. Yeah, I guess we'll start with a low power. Just to see how effective it is on the surface, because it covers more surface area. Let the window be clean. There we go. There we go. Ah! I have lost all control. I am not crouching on purpose. I don't know how the game is doing. Wait a minute. No, because it's the R stick. Right. I understand now. Okay. Yeah, I was too into power washing and I was squeezing my controller too tight and accidentally pushing down the right stick. And crouching, and that's the command to crouch. And I was, I am a fool. There we go. Hang on, I missed a spot. There we go. I imagine that roofs like that is why the stepladder exists, but there's a lawnmower here. I don't need it. I see the dirt. There we go. Just make sure we get in all those hard to reach crevices. And then we'll come back here with the broad nozzle and just do a nice quick, whatever this is. Whatever it is that I'm doing, we're gonna do it nice and quick. Yes, and this broad nozzle is completely and totally acceptable for the tile. And then we'll come back around with the smaller one on the wood. There we go. Okay, roof is clean from the top. But I did remember that I missed this spot. And I remembered it before it became a problem. I'm gonna be methodical and patient and intelligent. That's the word I was looking for. I'm gonna be intelligent. I'm gonna be smart. Already got most of it over here. Fell half asleep and the game sounded like static. You know what? I can see that. The sound of power wash. Of water spritzed on metal. Oh! Got the roof done! So we'll bring it back to this broad nozzle. Get the first wave of easy grime. Then once we've got this soot out of the way, we'll come back in with the higher powered nozzle to get some of that stubborn grime. Wait, there we go. There we go. I need to remember that I can go both forward and back to toggle through the nozzles, and I don't have to go through the entire thing each time. There we go. Ding! Moonwalk. You know, I just, in general, feel like I'm on the moon with the way this jump works. Take care of this border. There we go! Shed foundation cleans. There we go. Michael Jackson moonwalk. Yeah, I know what you meant. But yes, apparently. So it would seem. Oh, that window is nowhere near cleaned, but it counts as cleaned and I'm not about to complain. The soot comes off nice and easy. Wow, wow! The shed just decided to be done. Nice. Now we'll take care of this little kitty car. Oh yeah, this broad nozzle is plenty enough for this job. Except for the interior. Interior's a bit more stubborn. I feel like I'm just bullying the grime at this point. Come on. Be clean. There we go. Toy car cleaned. Now we'll do this thing. Boing. Boing. Come on. Blast. Do I need the step ladder? No, I don't. I don't need the step ladder, do I? Not if I just hop up here. Blast. Okay. Step ladder. Boing. Start with the roof. What button was I looking for? I was looking for this button. And this button. Because soot and tile are easy enough that the broad nozzle is plenty to take care of it. And I'll go back over for the stubborn stains in just a moment. The bird poop and whatever the heck that brown stuff is. I don't even want to know. Honestly, who pooped on the roof indeed? Okay, roof is clean. Now I just gotta do the underside. Why does Who Pooped on the Roof sound like a horrible children's book? I'm gonna use this nozzle. Maybe the rotator is what I need. Maybe it would also be easier if I remembered I could crouch. That does, in fact, help. Yeah, it really does. Here we go. Getting it nice and clean. I understand the appeal of this game. I truly, truly do. There we go. Now let's get the inside of these supports. There we go. Oh, you do bikes? I do somebody running this thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm sure I do clean bikes. Lorraine and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day, pretending we were on Rumble and Mount Rushmore, but the pond is a crater. Oh, that's fun. So Mount Rushless is that volcano, I imagine. No idea how he explained the fish being there, though. Who says fish can't be in volcanic craters? Only science. Kids mystery comedy? Yeah, yeah. Let the sofa be clean again. Ooh, the individual cushions ding? I appreciate that. Ding! These stains seem more stubborn, so we'll transition to the harder nozzle. Ooh! Started your ongoing project to classify each and every single creature, monster or not, in the Monster Hunter Saga? You are valid, Warden. I love that. Do it. Good. I love that. I love fantasy taxonomy. More than I probably ought. Ooh, swing sofa. Sofa chain A has been cleaned. Let's... There we go. There we go. Sparkling clean. Well, except the actual sofa itself. The sofa itself still apparently, allegedly has some dirt on it that I have missed. Am I supposed to clean the underside? It's the underside. I'm smart. My thorough, methodical approach benefits me once again. There we go. Stuck? Oh dear. Don't know what Jindahad is? You know what? Fair. Fair. Gosh, I'm like... Oh, gosh. Pardon me as I refresh my memory. I remember Jindahad, but I'm like, wait a minute. Is he the one I think he is? Yes! No, I don't want AI mode. I just wanted to see the big picture. Yes. He is exactly who I thought he was. Which is good. My memory is good. Okay, do this. That thing has gills. Yeah, that would complicate things. And that really does suggest some very interesting things about the evolutionary history, considering his current location and ecological niche. Why do he have gills? 7 eyes is a lot of eyes. There we go. Flower bed edging cleaned over here. You know, sometimes with cleaning games being as they are, sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be easier to clean if, like, there was a robot that, it wouldn't need to be, like, it wouldn't need to have any intelligence of its own. Just a robot that you could steer and then push buttons to be doing the cleaning. Like, you're doing the cleaning, but it's the robot that's doing the moving around. Like, would that make any difference? I feel like it would, especially if it dinged when you completed a task. do I just need somebody to follow me around and give me a little ding and a number go up whenever I clean something in real life? I'm a genius, what? Yeah. Doesn't look alive, reminds me of Frozen Plastic. True, though? A failed guardian of... Oh, yo! That would make sense. I take my bow. You are very welcome for my inane rambling, coincidentally leading you onto something. I take my bow. Let the grill be shiny new. It's a failed clone, that's why that would, and like, especially with the, if it has gills, and it's like, in an environment where you would not expect it to have gills. Yeah, no, that does make sense. I am honored to have been of assistance. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I meant to push this button. Because I knew the underside of this sucker would be filthy. Oh dear. Yeah, when I was sitting down debating what I wanted to play today, I almost picked up Monster Hunter to screw around with. But then I was like, I have all these games that I bought but I haven't played yet. I should probably start playing some of them. And I picked up this game because I wanted to play it for a while. The Exhaustro Worm. Yes! I knew it. I know things. I remember stuff. I like that sucker. He's a weird worm. I do not like that attack where he randomly decides to fling himself backwards at me, though. There we go. Trolley cleans. Has scallop eyes. Interesting. I will indeed hydrate since not to dehydrate. Give me... There we go. There's my water bottle. I was smart, and I did grab it before sitting down. And I was extra smart, and I grabbed a little flavor packet as well. And my spine is not currently shrimped. There we go. Now my water tastes like a popsicle. I wish that I had more of a taste for just, like, drinking unflavored water. But, like, you know, you can only drink so much water before you start to feel sick. And I will indeed give the dog your love. And stretch. There we go. There we go. Cleaning the grill. Slow and steady. Oh, the control panel wasn't innocent. Ooh, there we go. Loving them dings. I do wonder how what is apparently volcanic ash got so thoroughly over absolutely everything, including the undersides of everything. Like, it must have been bad. And yet none of the flowers. The plant life is all fine. Odd. Da 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 da. Birds, if you are home, I'm sorry. They cremated someone here. You know, I wouldn't be shocked. Hyperfixation is an irreparable damage to your brain. Honestly, that's a mood right there. That's me with really so many things. It's actually kind of, I don't know if funny is the word, but I've spent so long, like, as a writer, as a novelist, that it has, like, fundamentally changed my brain to the point where sometimes I will, like, they say that you cannot read things in your dreams. I say I can. I've also had dreams where all of the dialogue, like, it follows a 3-act structure, there are characters, there are, like identifiable narratives. I once had a lit crit session at the end of a dream where myself and all of the characters, like, discussed the plot and the places it could have been better. It was very strange. Bird's the only witness. Well, they have been drowned, so the loose ends are tied up. There we go. Is the inside of the bird thing actually, like, dirty? Is that actually, am I actually cleaning that? I might be. Yes, it is! Okay! I was just being a menace, but turns out that was actually, I was supposed to do that. There we go. Oh dear. Biology terms overtake you like a man. It's mood. I understand completely. I swear, Shadowrun, the Shadowrun lore has eaten my brain whole as well. And it's the point, like, no matter the topic, I'm just like, that reminds me of Shadowrun. Be it the critters, or the megacorps, or the way magic works, or what have you, I'm just like, ah, yes. I know how to relate this topic back to my current obsession. Okay. So the yard bit is cleaned. Now I just gotta get the, big overwhelming patio. Dear God, what happened here? Honestly, the only thing I can think is that that volcano over there erupted and just exclusively obliterated this backyard in particular. Softy has taken over my mind. Honestly, not even. I've taken over Softy's mind. It's to the point where every time we hang out, it's like, okay, so Softy, here's what I learned about Shadowrun. Here's what you're going to do about it. Like, I was campaigning for weeks, months, actually. You're like, hey, Softy, I want to see more critters. I want to see more critters. Here is basically an itemized list of every animal, every mutant creature native to the Mojave Desert. Here is their stats. Here is what they do. Here is how you could utilize them. Here is the lore about them. Do something with it, so help me. Like, Softy created a monster and now he has to deal with it. Dung Beetle style, honestly, like, there we go, pond edging clean. What's the best way to do this? It's just big enough that I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Okay. You know what? No, let's focus, let's take care of the soot first. With the big old nozzle. Get as much of the area just, like, just get as much of the broad area clean as possible. And then after we've done that, we'll take the more powerful nozzle for the hard, like the actual dirt that's not just soot. That's what we'll do. That's our order of operations here. Okay, yeah, the orange nozzle works on the orange dirt. Okay. I'm working it out. It's working. I'm making it make sense. Oh, yeah. Quaff the raven nevermore. Yeah. I am still not over the fact that my character had a fist fight with himself, who was a bird, but also not a bird, and that's like the most damage I've taken in a single fight to date, I think. Admittedly, that is largely because I'm a mostly non-combat character who has only recently started actually doing that thing. I've killed people in that game now. Mojave's doing fine. Oh, you want the evil blessing. You want to bring out my evil blessing? I can do that. I can bring out my inner menace as I clean these stones. Because I certainly do feel a level of I don't know what word accurately describes the way I feel at the moment, but I feel it indeed. A level of affliction, perhaps? Something like that. Although I am, admittedly, not feeling as evil today as I sometimes feel. Or rather, the evil that I feel is a slightly different flavor. A flavor that is just a touch different from the character I normally conjure this again. And I just broke myself out of it by pushing the wrong button! I swear, honestly, who indeed? How did it get this bad? I swear, I was going places doing things over the weekends. And that involved sitting in the car for a period of time. And I brought my tablet so that I could doodle during the drive. Because, you know, why not? Keep myself entertained, get some work done, etc., etc. And every so often, I would just be like, there'd just be, you know, ordinary conversation, silence, and I would just scream. Just out of nowhere, because I pushed the wrong button, or the brush came out bigger than I expected, or I accidentally switched to the eraser without noticing. get under that rock. Also, like, what constitutes the pond as an object that must be cleaned? Like, because I'm not going to be able to get in the cracks of every single little itty-bitty rock. Volcanic ash not get under rocks that bad? Yeah, honestly. That is an image. So honestly, even then, it's like, how did they get under these rocks? How did they get under these rocks? Okay. I'm thinking that if I get the up here bit clean, that'll count for the pond wall. Because I want to get the pond wall clean before I move on, just to make sure that it is clean. Corrosion. Yeah. Come on! Wait, it would help if I was using the correct orientation. Come on! Ding already! Woo! No, wait. Hey, Doc, bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. Okay, thanks. I'm busy. Come on. Ding. Ding for me. Thank you. Of course I say ding for me, and my first thought is sing. Sing for me. But specifically the sound, the video, that's the little shrew. There we go. Now we'll go over here on this side, and we'll do the same dang thing. Come on. There we go. It would be easier if I could aim. Do I have to... Where's the remaining dirt here? Aha! Found it. Okay. Now we do the pond rim. Da 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 da. Attention to detail pays off. Oh dear, I hope not. Okay, I'll take care of the bit around the edge first, but my next, like, item will be the steps. More specifically, the step edging. There we go. Oh dear. This reminds you of anything? I am sorry. Because truly, this is an inane level of dirt. There we go. One step done. Step edging there, complete. Let's try and get this side. There we go. Might as well try and get this retaining wall knocked out as well before I move up. Seems like a sensible order of operations. Yeah, that's something that, like, I've read the psychological reasoning behind why people trash bathrooms, but it's something that I struggle to understand. Okay, wait a minute. Is this, because it says I'm almost done, but, like, what's... Aha! It was indeed this little rim right here. I'm smart. I pay attention. What's it? The reason I read for why people trash bathrooms is that when you are in a situation where you have absolutely no control over your life or your environment, there's the desire to seize agency in whatever way you can. And to exert power over your environment, even if it is to make it demonstrably worse for yourself. It's just a... I guess, compulsion to feel like you've had an impact on the world in any way. Which, like, I can intellectually understand. Goodness knows a feeling of powerlessness will do things to you. There we go. Okay, well, with the pond done, that makes this place feel a lot better already. I think I'll focus on the liners next. Yeah, I guess. Take care of the liners, because that will further make the remaining bits feel more achievable. Oh, there we go. Patio edging clean. Oh, I love that each stone counts as an individual object. Oh, you know what? I'm going to save those for last. There we go. You know what? Maybe if I just get even closer, I won't have to... Nope. Ah! Too close! Yes. Prone is the way to do this, right? Prone. Crawling along the ground 1 inch from the surface I'm trying to clean is the most efficient way to clean it. No, not in the least. Da 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 da! Now we'll take care of this little chunk. Because it's just soot, I can't afford to use the larger nozzle. Oh, and there's footprints. That's dirt, right? Those footprints are dirt, right? Not blood? Well, if they are blood, too late now. Like this is probably the place to switch to the other aiming mode. Though of course, when I'm in the other aiming mode, it's kind of tempting to just switch back to the mouse to just wave the thing around. Actually, yeah, that's nicer. That's nicer. I'll be playing with an unholy combination of mouse and controller. Don't judge me. Miracle of infinite water, indeed! That is one thing that I was thinking as I'm doing this. Like, good thing this game doesn't take place in a drought. Well, we're making a difference. Slowly but steadily. That's a lot of dirt. Evidence of the crime. That's just dirt, right? That's gotta... It's only dirt. Yeah, for broad areas like this, it's definitely easier. Is this Dirt Finder General? Got your beaches and certain Harper shows. There's an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. Okay, well, I'm busy right now, but I'll deal with that later. But yeah, for big areas, it's definitely easier to do the mouse. So for some reason, the controls stick in my head a lot better when I am on the controller. The RV room, I wouldn't know what to drive it or lick it. And what are you talking about, Harper? There we go. The crime scene has been erased. Now it's just the volcano to get rid of. Ah! I'm like pushing the controls with the controller, but I'm aiming with the mouse, and it's a very strange way to play any game. You can probably tell by the jerky way I am now moving. It is very strange. Cremated remains. Indeed. There we go. Cleaning up the patio. You know, you're right, though. You know what, I'll deal with the chairs after I get the patio to ding. Focus on one thing at a time. The methodical approach has never failed me. Come on. Okay, maybe if I just, like, go prone here. And then I switch to this aiming mode. And I just flail like a menace. Blastoise indeed! Is this what Hydro Pump looks like? Is that what I'm doing right now? Come on, you're so close! Da 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 da! Now we'll get these chairs done. I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise at all. It's too squelchy. Why is it so squelchy? What am I squelching? There we go. garden table's nearly done. Ah, parasol pole clean. Wasn't even aiming for that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, amusing your inner child. Aha! There we go. Should probably... finish my sentence. I should probably take care of these chairs before I jump. Nah. Whoa! I did mean to jump up here. I had no idea that, I would jump up here like that. This is another one of those broad areas where I'm bringing back the mouse for a moment. Da 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 da! It looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. You're welcome, sir. If nothing else, the actual play areas are clean. It's just those garden stones and the fences that your girl shouldn't be playing on because it's a fence. Can I go to the roof? No, I can't. That was, in fact, the first thing I tried, and alas. The roof is off limits. But I did try. For some reason, it's always the first thing I ask myself when I'm unleashed in a new video game environment. It's, can I get on top of that? Can I climb that? Take care of this. There we go. 0 to 10 game days rooms. Honestly, like, it's a mood. If it weren't for the fact that I can climb on everything that I'm supposed to clean, like, I would agree. But I did just jump from a prone position to the top of that umbrella, so that's a redeeming factor in my mind. It is. I've made the joke that Breath of the Wild has spoiled me, but Breath of the Wild truly gave me everything I wanted in an open world game. The ability to climb on stuff and jump off stuff, like that's just what I need. That's just what I look for in a game. Who doesn't want to be king of the mountain until they call the cops? Well, then you just have a different kind of fun. I do. I have too much fun. I've yet to play most of the story of Cyberpunk 2077, but gosh darn if I have not had a good time just walking up, punching a cop in the face, and then having fun just, like, seeing how long I can last before they take me down, armed with nothing but my fists and a baseball bat. I'm a menace. The trellis be clean. No, I mean, video games like catapult civilians with rocks and then just click. Yeah. Sometimes you just wanna be a menace. Sometimes you just wanna throw things and scream and be a disaster. Be a walking disaster. And there is nothing wrong with that. Honestly, it's like I I feel like it's probably that impulse that leads people to trash bathrooms. It's just if you don't have the access to the video games, you have to ruin real people's day. I am not cleaning this entire toilet with a high pressure nozzle. I am not doing it. Is this having any effect on the... It is! Cool. Maybe I can just, like... There we go. Marvelous. 1 trellis cleaned. 2 trellis cleaned. I mean, it's not everybody being like, and it's not always the first impulse being like, I want to hurt people when you're unleashing a video game. A lot of the time, like, what's it? Isn't it a thing, too, where, like, when they document how many people pick, like, the mean options versus the nice options, a lot of people, the wish fulfillment fantasy is just, I want to be able to help people. I just want to be nice to my friends. It's just, you know. Sometimes it's also fun to lose your mind and throw things. In my defense, in that cyberpunk game where I like to just walk up to the cops and, see what happens, that is the game where I am using entirely non-lethal weapons. A baseball bat, my fists, I even modded my gun to be, non-lethal. So, like, you know, depends on the day. Depends on the day. Depends on the day. And it is. It's better to choose violence in a video game than to choose it in real life, isn't it? It is a joke that my friends occasionally make that if I did not have video games as an outlet, I would definitely be in jail. You know, it's good to have outlets. It's good to have places where you can just vent those impulses without actually hurting real people. Because digital NPCs, they're not real people. They don't have feelings, they don't have thoughts, and provided you don't anthropomorphize them too much, you can do whatever you want without feeling bad. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. We're so close. I love the top of this fence is miraculously clean because you're not meant to clean it. Like, only the inside of this yard got trashed. Nothing else. There we go. And now it's just these. Ding! Ding! so satisfying. I'm so happy right now. What do you mean 99% clean? What's left? What could possibly be left? What's left? Whoa, hello? Aha! Okay. Aha! What else? Aha! The fence posts. They betrayed me. Okay. Doghouse seems to be completely done. Fence tops seem good. What else is there? Did I miss something over here? Like smashing the show dirt button. What did I miss? The birdhouse stand. Okay. What else? What else? Parts of the lawnmower? I'm using AI as means... I would need more context before I could weigh in on that. What is... What could possibly remain? Step wall. Okay. What else? Aha! Found you. Okay. What else is hiding from me? Pond rim? Where? Aha! Over here. I don't think that AI as it currently exists is a fancy autocomplete, essentially. It's really fancy autocomplete. And I don't think somebody who has those urges, an AI simulation would help. Like, if violent video games aren't outlet enough, I guess too, it depends on the... what was that? What did I see? What did I see? I saw... Not the sofa, not the frame, not the roof. I saw a brief flash of cushion. But where? Is it the underside? But, you know, I think that if somebody is truly troubled to the point where, like, it is an issue that, gas supply, retaining walls, fence tops, that no simulation would provide the help that they need, because at that point, it's like, that's... There is a fundamental cause that needs to be addressed. It says fence tops. What fence tops? The last stain will be banished to the Shadow Realm. What do you mean to do fence tops? I don't see anything! Gas supply, retaining walls, fence tops. What fence tops? Not here. Where's my stepladder? Stay. Not there. I don't see anything! Also, what gas supply? Is that part of the lawnmower? So what retaining wall? Is it over here? No. Is it over here? Over here. Okay. Okay, retaining wall, check. Gas supply. Gas supply. What gas supply? Just like what fence tops? This fence top, allegedly. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Step ladder. Completers, yeah, even then, I feel like, no, complete treatment, even incomplete treatment. Like, I think that, especially with the state of AI as it is, leaving it up to AI would be far more dangerous because of the way it just kind of, it's a tell you what it thinks you want to hear machine. And if anything, I could see it more exacerbating problems. Yeah, honestly, like, that's gotta be it. There's gotta be new dirt. There's gotta be new dirt, 'cause where? Where? Where is this supposed dirt? Also, what gas supply? Truly, what gas supply? I don't understand. I don't see a gas supply. What dirt? I'm losing my mind! There's like a map? Oh! Pfft. My window decided to shift. There we go. It's stressing me out too! Oh, come on, stop doing that to me. Is the gas supply part of the grill? It is. Okay, so I missed a spot down here. Allegedly. So I don't see it. I don't see where it could be. Can I move it? Okay, there we go. Gas supply cleaned. Now it's just the fence tops. What fence top? Not here. Okay. I found it! There we go! Okay. Now for the satisfying time lapse. Gas supply. Honestly, I wish I could light a match. I would blow this place sky high in a heartbeat. Okay. There we go. And I will indeed add a tally mark to my wrist. I'm gonna do the dirt bike now. See, I'm one of life's winners. Every morning I put 4 slices of bread in the toaster, but only eat the slice that pops up first. When I have coffee, I only drink the bit that wins the race in my mouth. But on this bike, I was finished dead last. Okay, Joe Average. Mud sector. Kind of stupid. You haven't cleaned the thing 50. Okay. Okay. You know what? We can fix this. Continue. This should be quick, right? I don't have to hunt the entire yard, an entire area for dirt. I just spritz it. I just spritz it. The orange nozzle is my favorite. There's no volcanic excuse now. I mean, 15 years, I guess, since this bike was last cleaned. And it is a bike that you would drive in dirt. Okay, now we're at that frustrating 99, but at least it's easier to find stuff on a bike that's just a bike. Okay, brake discs and fairings. I'm sure that would be very helpful if I knew what either of those things were. What is a brake disc? What is aha! Now, what is a brake disc? Aha! Da 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 da! Yeah, what is that guy doing? Yeah. Clean as an egg, you're a legend. Nothing can stop me now. Good luck, Mr. Average. Hey, Doc, you know I mentioned my folks? Well, I think it's time their bungalow met your pressure washer. It's so filthy it's hard to tell where the ground ends and the house... What happened to that place?! What happened to that place?! Okay. So glad you're here. Calvin's such a good boy. He's a volcanologist, you know. Okay, well, okay, you know, good for him. Studying the volcano that is ruining lives. empty and rum. One day when the town is done, we'll take our leave and go. I am still perpetually on my sea shanty kick. They are always running through my head, just at all times. Okay. Okay, that nozzle is not good enough. This nozzle, however, is better. There we go. Whoops. I did not mean to crouch. I'm very talented. Oh, hi, puppy dog. Hello. I just said hi. Oh, let me turn your chair. Okay, never mind. You're already in the chair. I was going to turn it around so it's a little bit easier for him to get into, but he boinged before I could. Because he is very intelligent and has springs for legs. Crouching, twerking, oh dear. Yeah, that's what you want to see. You drive by to check how your, the new power washer you hired is treating your folks' house, and you just see them twerking in the driveway. I will make this place spotless. Does this count as a driveway? It does! Okay, good. Good. Apologies for the, there we go. There we go. Now I can flail around without jerking the camera around as well. There we go. Driveway cleaned. Oops. Wrong button. Wrong button. That's the button I wanted. Get that door cleaned first. Oh dear. There we go. This house, I feel like I'm going to be allowed to climb on the roof. There we go. Nice and thorough, doing our job. Yeah, I don't know why it's black. I think we're supposed to blame the volcano, but at this point I find that explanation suspect. There we go. There we go. I love that thing. The kids of the volcano. There's a theory. But then what did the kids do to get it on the roof? Probably should take care of this wall before I move on. There we go. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Come on. Come on. Rub-a-dub-dub to remaining on the top, and the duty is simply due. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, send him out, knaves all three. I'd be really curious to learn the origin of that rhyme. There we go. I know what I'm missing on these steps. I need to go prone, don't I? There we go. The Chrono Trigger trial music also lives in my brain rent-free. Oh, let's not neglect the windowsill. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey, Azuri, good to see ya. How you doing today? Comfy game indeed. I have never played it before, but I am very much enjoying myself. When I'm not losing my mind over where is the dirt, where is the dirt, oh my gosh, where's the dirt. Doing well, good to hear it, glad to hear it. I know it has been, honestly, a hot minute since I streamed. I did not mean to take nearly as long away as I did. I was just very, very tired and headachy for no good reason. But I'm back now, and I am hoping to be back on my regular schedule now this week. Fingers crossed. I'm actually really excited. The Outer Worlds 2 comes out soon. And I did splurge and pre-order it because I absolutely adored the first game, although I will be the first to admit that I love what it could have been had they had more time and budget. And there are some, you know. But anyway, the sequel is coming out soon. And I pre-ordered it, so I'm going to get access to it, I want to say, like, this weekend? And, I'm very, very, very excited for that, and will be streaming it because I am excited. I'm hyped. That's it. I'm actually considering doing maybe a bonus weekend stream when it comes out, because I want to say it... I don't know, I have to check the dates again. But when it comes out, I will be playing it, and I might be streaming a little bit extra so that I can play it with y'all. There we go. And in the meantime, I am playing some of the games that I bought that I've been meaning to play. But I haven't yet because I have been, obsessed with the games that I was playing before. Oh, there we go. And there is my alarm going off to tell me it is 4 o'clock. And I need to start thinking about wrapping up so I can go eat dinner before our weekly Monday Shadowrun game. Which is another thing I'm very excited for. Just always, because Shadowrun is eating my brain. I can press a little bit longer, though. Get a little bit more of this work done. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, the flavor text there said that the wife who lives here wanted to get the house cleaned, and the husband was like, eh. But how can you be like, eh, when you can't see out the windows? Let there be light. There we go. There we go. Why is this so satisfying? I truly do not understand it. Up and down, between the dirt. Oh wow, you know it's bad when the orange nozzle can't even do it in one go. There we go. Why orange? The orange nozzle is the second most high-powered? And also my favorite color. Well, I mean, my favorite color is a little bit deeper of an orange than this, but... There we go. If I just spiral it around like so... I just flail. Oof, yeah, I guess the height there means that the water pressure doesn't hold up the way it ought to. So I really need to either be higher or just do this. Just use my moon shoes! There we go. There we go. I'm trying to be so thorough that I don't have to do a pixel hunt to find the dirt. It's my goal. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off, but... I can dream. Ding! Flail, 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 flail. Probably would be easier if I used soap, but I can't be bothered. Probably be standing up. That might help. Maki's messaging me. They're getting real excited with how it's looking. Sounds like it's going great. Oh, good. Are they in the house right now, watching me? Watching their windows slowly become usable? There we go. I see you! You can't hide from me! There we go. I don't know why my instinct is always to start at the bottom and work up, because again, that is the exact opposite of what you ought to do, but... far be it from me to deny my nature. So satisfying. Here we go. Take care of these steps nice and easy. I am noticing that these aren't quite as, I'm not getting as many dings. I need a ding. Give me a win. Please? Please? Thank you. Yay! Come on. Aha! The underside! You won't get the best of me, dirt. Woo! Hey, Pixie, good to see you. How you doing? Going quite well. It's certainly good to be back. There we go. Nice and thorough. Because I don't feel like keeping track of soap. So I probably should look at equipment upgrades eventually. That's probably a mechanic I ought to engage with. Lurking while you watch D&D. Well, thank you very much for lurking, and I hope D&D is good fun. No, I'm certainly looking forward to Shadowrun later. I still cannot believe, I mean I can believe, but I cannot believe Jason just exploded himself last week. That was wild. I tell you, he didn't have like a camera, but I could see the relief on Softy's face when I pointed out like, oh, you can always put an edge. Like, my guy was living. There we go. There we are. nice and clean. Slowly but surely, the grime is departing. There we go. Just casually spray water directly under their door. I really wish cleaning was as satisfying in real life. I'd do a lot more of it. Just swirl the water like so. Clean up this post thingy nice and easy. Also cover this ground. Oh, I see you. You can't hide from me. There we go. I hate that squelchy noise. Okay, I'm guessing all that's left on the fence is the underside? There we go. Fence post. Come on. There we go. Never forget to look up. That's my advice, just in general. People don't look up nearly often enough. Makes it too easy to get the jump on. Okay, there we go. It will be spotless. I still want to know what happened here. Like, this house did not get caught in a volcanic eruption. It got dunked inside a volcano. There we go. There we go. Get this post done. And then we'll get that wall. Come on. There we go. I will indeed hydrate so as not to dehydrate. And my spine is now unshrimped. Hydration achieved. And now stretch! Oh. Apparently I needed that. There was a little pop in my spine. And of course we must honor the ancient contract. Okay. Flailing around. Let the wall become clean now, please. There we go. I see you. Where's the dirt? Aha. There we go. Okay, the roof. I will clean on the roof. Okay, and that means what's left down here is this wall. Does this do any good? Barely. How about if I do it like this? Does that do any good? Barely. No. How about this? That's slightly more worthwhile. Apparently even pops out of draw thinks you're having a look. Oh, nice! The old people are impressed. Give me another ding. Ding. There we go. I'll just do it like this. This is efficient, right? Maybe? I don't know. And now I'll switch back to my favorite, the orange. Now we'll do little circles. Come on, be clean. Is this having any effect? Very little. However, this makes the difference. There we go! And we'll just get these bits of the roof that we can from down here. The ancient contract is honored. Okay. Now I believe it's just the roof left. Hi, I need this ladder. Spraying water directly down your chimney! There we go. There we go. You know, I have that game now. I've yet to play it, but soon, one of these days. Wasn't the thought that I might use that next time I do a writing stream. It has been a hot minute since I've done a writing stream. I need to do that again. I almost did an art stream today instead of doing this, but I couldn't find the stylus I use for the tablet that works with my computer. How about 75 ducks? Nice. Let's try this nozzle for a sec. Just to see if it's any good against the tile, because it tends to be okay against tile. We'll use the green one. Tempted to name the Piper. I love. That character was a lot of fun to play. Though it always amuses me. I keep doing that thing where I, like, build a character in the way that makes sense for the narrative, but mechanically is absolutely wild. Like, the Piper was built to be a social character. And then, once I actually hit game, I wound up just speaking exclusively via kazoo. And, why am I like this? Cleaning out the gutters. Because I can. I mean, fair, true. That really is the only reason. Because I can. Because I felt like it. Because not even I understand the logic to my actions most of the time. Cleaning out that wall. Get this last bit of wall, because I know I cleaned the wall down there as best I could. So if there's still dirt, it's gotta be here. There we go! Just army crawling all over their roof. Come on. It must be spotless. This roof's so clean you can eat off it. I don't know why that's my goal, but it is. Does it really? Interesting. Because I'd have thought it used a ton of water. Just because of the fact you're spraying like this. that I've not had a whole bunch of experience with pressure washers in real life. Ah! Come on, camera. Work with me here. Watch interesting things on YouTube. Mood. We should change the aim mode again for this bit. Should remember to angle my nozzle according to what I'm doing. Just imagining what this sounds like down there. Especially if they can hear the blah 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 blah. Can you imagine you hire a professional and it's just like, honey, is that fella okay? Okay, we're getting there. We've got to be close, right? It's just like a little smudge left, and then it'll ding. Right? No, that's a bungalow roof. Still looking for the porch roof. Oh, true. Wait a minute, is it up here, maybe? Aha! Got it. It's like, Mom, there's a monster on the roof. No, honey, it's just a pressure washer. But why are they making those noises? Blast, the soccer ball doesn't exist. There we go. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Come on. Maybe if we focus the stuck-on stains, we have to worry less about surface area because it accounts for more of the progress bar, question mark? Maybe? I don't actually know. gutter a little bit. Woo! There we go. Okay, so now it's just the gutters, some posts, and some window frames. Come on. Just crawling along the gutters. Don't mind me. Getting stuck on the ladder. It's fine. Fine. I'm not losing my mind. There we go. Okay, one gutter done. Ah. 2 gutters done. Ah. Boing. 3 gutters done. Ah. Come on. Da-da-da-da-da! Okay, posts and window frames. This might be a little bit of a hunt, but at least, you know, there's only so many posts and so many window frames. Post? Not that post. This window frame! Marvelous. Now what post? Not that one. Not that one. Not this one. Aha! Where? There we go! Da-da-da-da! Okay. What are these things? Clothing? Huh. Okay, well, this is where I'm going to have to call today because I gotta eat dinner before game. But I hope to be be back again tomorrow at the proper time, and not hours late, tomorrow. With, honestly, who knows what I'll be playing then. Maybe more of this, maybe something else. We'll find out. I never know what I'm doing until I sit down to do it. Brenda, it's not... You know what? Let's go a raiding then. Why is my caps lock on? Art ingest. Okay. But, of course, in the meantime, I'm going to wish you a very fond fare thee well and best of luck to you in all things. And I hope you have a wonderful day / night / whatever it happens to be, wherever you happen to are. And as always, thank you very much for hanging out with me. It's always a great time, and I hope you had as much fun here as I did. Looking forward to seeing how you traumatize Soft tonight. Me too! It's always a good time traumatizing my good friend Softonomicon over on Table of Horrors in just about another hour or two, right? Something like that. Anyway, see you then. Until next time, bye-bye!
In excess of 10,000 bits and a single